This is 3-129, and I'm supposed to plot triangle ABC on my graph paper, and I got all the coordinates, so 6, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6, 3, that's letter A. And then I got 2, 1, that's B. And I got 5, 7. Well, if that was 6, was that 6, then that's 5. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does anyone else look this like this?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, so now I'm going to connect the lines, try to do a decent job if I can. And I'm supposed to do something. Let's see, what do they want me to do? They want me to, they say ABC is rotated about the origin 180 degrees to become A prime, B prime, C prime, name the coordinates. So to rotate it 180 degrees, where did I put that piece of tracing paper I had? No, I got another one, I just saw it. Right, there it is. So if you don't have tracing paper at home, like I said, you can use a little baggie, you know, like a Ziploc bag. If you have a pen, you can use it. You can sometimes find paper that's thin enough where you can see it. Some people can actually do this in their mind, like they can just see it because they have good spatial relations or spatial reasoning. So what I do, remember we make the little cross? Remember the little cross? And it said to rotate about the origin, so that's why I'm making the cross right at the origin. And then it said to rotate. Didn't we learn that it doesn't matter if you go clockwise or counterclockwise? When you do 180 degree, it ends up in the same place. So I'll try to follow directions though. It said, well, yeah, it doesn't say which way because it doesn't matter. So I know that when I turn it one click, that's 90 degrees, right? And then when I turn it another click, that's 180. And then I can see through my my tracing paper enough where I can go under here and just put my B down. And then I actually this turned out well enough where I can just see where it's going to land. I think that's supposed to be A. So these are all prime.
How would they expect us to do this if we didn't have like tracing paper?
Well, like I said, you want to put some here. Do you need a piece right now?
No, right now. Like,
oh, okay.
Like, I'm just saying, like, if.
Well, there's actually a little formula for it. So you can take the coordinates, and I'll show you. This one might be our last problem, but I'll show you what happens to the coordinates. They get kind of moved around, but there's a pattern to it, so you can just kind of memorize the pattern. And you can, some of you guys can probably sort of imagine that it would, like, oh, I know what you could do. You could cut it out and turn it, take it and turn it. If you wanted to. See, it looks like it turned 180 degrees. Actually, in the books that I used to use, they made us use a protractor and a compass on these things. So A was 6, 3. What's the new A? The new A looks like it's negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's negative 6, comma. Is that a coincidence?
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah. So, can I take a wild guess? If B is 2, 1, I'm going to take a wild guess that that's negative 2, negative 1. Let's see if it's right. Yep. Hey, now we're on to something now. C was 5, 7. So if my pattern is correct, this would be negative 5, negative 7. So that's how you can do it, Cody. If it's 180 degree rotation, you can just swap out the, or just, turn them negative. Okay, so that was the answer to letter, that was letter A. It says name the coordinates. So I'm finished with letter A because I have named the coordinates right here. Okay, so now I can go to letter B. Letter B says, this time, oh, we're going to double prime them? Okay, this time ABC is rotated 180 degrees about the point C. Okay, so ABC is what's getting rotated, so I'm going to actually go back to my original ABC, and I'm going to rotate it about point C, so I'm going to make one of those little crosses on C so that I can, rotate the right amount. And then I forgot what it said. Did it just say 180? Yeah. Okay, so there's one click. Two click. I ended up, luckily I'm not off the edge of my graph paper. Oh, that's interesting. There's B, and then A is right. Yeah, it's nice to, if you guys, next time you get the tracing paper, put some in the pages of your book, or put some somewhere so you'll have it at home. So this is interesting. So I didn't go around the origin, I went around point C. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. And what are those going to be? Triple primes or something?
No.
Double primes? Okay. How are we on time? We still have a little bit of time. Okay, and so then what am I supposed to do? Write the coordinates, name the, all I have to do is name the coordinates of B prime. So what's the coordinates of B prime? That must be 6, 7, is it 8? I think it's 8, comma, oh wow, it almost went off my graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 13, yeah. So that does that have a pattern? Not so much that I can see, right? So that's the answer to letter B. This whole triangle and this thing is the answer to letter B. You might want to just write it like this so that the teacher's aide won't have a hard time with you. Just write it like that. There's letter B. And then letter C, if ABC is rotated 90 degrees clockwise about the origin, where's point A going to land? Okay, so starting back over. Now I'm going to go about the origin again. So I got my cross at the origin already. And I have to go 90 degrees clockwise. And then I want to find out where point A is. Okay, so I'm going to go 90 degrees clockwise, so that's one click. And then where's point A? Well, it's right here. Right there. And C's right there, and C's right there. But that's A. And it's actually A triple prime, isn't it? So where's that? So that's at 1, 2, 3. That's 3, negative 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to say C is 3, comma, negative 6. Can you see that yet? Huh. Is there anything interesting about that? Hey! The A and the A prime, it's like the 3 and the 6 traded places and the 6 turned negative, and that was a counterclockwise 90 about the origin. So for now, I think you just need to probably have some graph or some tracing paper. And I think that'll be our last one because it's time for the next group, so.